Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode 115. If you're writing a book or thinking about it or trying to finish the book that you've already started, you are in the right place. Hello, I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. Online, I am Christine Inc., I-N-K. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I have learned over my 18 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. 3 types of habits in particular that have a huge impact on your success, and those are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's inspirational quote. You can, of course, write to inspire others, but most importantly, you must write to inspire yourself. Jessica Swan. So over the next couple days, so episodes 115 through 117, I'm actually going to focus on some lessons I've learned from telling my life story. My memoir, which is called The Power of the Curve, we're in our final stages of completion before sending it off to a professional editor. And I've learned some really powerful lessons doing this. So if you're not really into memoirs and you have no plans to write yours, or you're not even curious at all, then just go ahead and skip ahead to episode 118. But if you are curious at all about how the memoir writing process works, stick around here. This has been particularly interesting for me as a journey because I have been ghostwriting books, mostly memoirs, for people for 18 years, as I mentioned at the top of the show. And this gave me the opportunity the last couple of years doing my memoir to walk in my client's shoes because I have been working with a ghostwriter. And rather than try to explain all the different reasons for that, I would encourage you to pop into my Inc. authors group on Facebook, and I will tell you all about it. And that's a great place, by the way, especially as a first-time author, for you to get inspiration and accountability and tools and resources, everything you need to write your book. Inc. authors on Facebook. All right, but back to my point here. So the complete rough draft of my memoir is done, and we're polishing and prepping it for the editing phase of the project. So what have I learned from combing through the most personal moments of my life, kind of airing them out and extracting the lessons? What did I see on this journey of walking a mile in my memoir client's shoes? Here's one of the things that I learned. The hard parts of the book weren't what I thought. So this was really surprising to me, that the most dramatic, life-altering moments of my life, those are actually easy to talk about. And I actually did die at one point in my life and came back, and I had some pretty dramatic life moments. Those were super easy to talk about compared to the more minor everyday occurrences. So let me give you an example. The life choices I found myself feeling embarrassed about. So it wasn't, the huge life and death things were fine, but it was more the, oh my God, what was I thinking? Stupid little life things that I had trouble. So for instance, the ex almost fiance, ladies, you know what I'm talking about? The ex almost, when you're in your 20s, some of those just kind of like, did I really do that? Like, what was I thinking? That was the hard stuff to write about in my memoir. Like, dying and coming back from death, and just the trials and tribulations of being a struggling actress in LA and all the stuff I went through there. That really wasn't as difficult as, like, why did I date that guy? Things like that. So that was a really interesting aha for me doing my memoir. It was the little everyday stuff that was more challenging, but I got through it, and that's the important part. And in the end, it actually felt pretty healthy to get those things out of my system. Call it closure, call it self-awareness, but I'm absolutely glad that I did it. I'm glad that I faced those things rather than trying to gloss over them, especially for my readers. You guys would know if I was holding anything back. So it ultimately turned out to be a great decision, but it was definitely an aha that the hard parts of the memoir were not what I thought they were going to be. So again, I would love to talk to you more about this in my Inc. authors group on Facebook if you'd like to join that. And thank you for joining me here on your daily writing habit, where I'm helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And if you know someone else who wants to write an awesome book, please share this with them. And stay tuned the next couple of days. I'm going to share 2 more ahas from my memoir writing journey. Until tomorrow, happy writing.